Hello, welcome to the Fantasy Threesome FPL podcast. My name is Phil. I'm here with Mike. How are you, Mike?
What about you?
Okay, and I'm also with Ant, whose eyes just got bigger. How are you, Ant?
Yeah, I'm back this week, boys. Sorry about missing last week, but I did entertain myself by listening back and having a good old chuckle at Mike's expense, managing to lose to me on the quiz when I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Does take some doing that.
It was quite impressive. Good old Happy Gilmore. But yeah, good to be back, boys. Good to be back.
How was your game week, Ant? You sound cheerful?
I sound cheerful, but I think that's mainly because the season is nearly done.
Yeah.
It's spiraling out of all control now, Phil. It's the head's gone worse than Mike's head had gone in last week's quiz. Yeah, it's an absolute shambles. 38 points this week. Not great. Bear in mind, Virgil van Dijk got 11 of those points.
Yeah.
Not much to write home about, I'm afraid, for me. I brought in Dominic Solanke. That worked out well. 2 points for him. Edison, 2 points. G'day. But don't worry, I had Ramsdale on my bench, who got 10. So that was great. And Senesi, of course, I actually start Senesi and he gets 0. I mean, what is he doing to me? Every week I play him, he gets 0. Every week I bench him. Bournemouth keep a clean sheet. It is unbelievably annoying. 38 points, which basically means with a handful of game weeks to go, it's another victory for you, Phil. Congratulations. It's done. It's dusted. It's all over. They think it's all over. It is now. I'm done. So congratulations, mate.
It's not done. It's not dusted.
In fact, there's more chance of Mike catching up the both of us, I think, than me beating you now. It's all gone wrong.
And indeed, mathematically, there definitely isn't. But
utter shambles.
Want me to talk through just what the gap is? I'm very happy to.
Please do. Cheer me up.
Between you two in our league is a whopping. I was looking at the wrong person. Is a whopping 50 points.
How did you get to that? You were ahead of me like 3 game weeks ago.
Head's gone.
The gap from me just to Ant is 194. So like I say, thank you for the dig. But clarify, I'm a million miles off you. Yeah.
So I tell you what really brought joy to me this week. I've just had a look, and you got a green arrow this week for the first time. First time in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, 10
6,
game
7,
weeks.
10 game weeks. You've had consecutive. You've gone from 179k to 638k in 10 weeks.
Right.
You were 160k. Sorry.
Thank you.
So that's a bit weird. But the best of all, you've got a green arrow, but the most patronizing green arrow I think it's possible to have. Well, nearly. You've gone from 638,107th to 638,103rd. How?
I know.
How?
4 places.
You've got up 4 places. There are nearly 11.5 million teams on this game, and the adjustment was 4 places.
It's probably the most impressive thing I've done all season. Thanks for pointing out, mate, the slippery slope that I've been on recently, which did coincide with you actually being nice. The last week I did well was one where you praised me and my team on Twitter and said what a good season I was having.
Yeah, it's almost really impressed.
You know how mentally weak I am. I must have read that and mentally lost my mind, and it's been rubbish since. I mean, it seems a bit of a coincidence to me, but it's all gone downhill from there. And I'm just doing what Mike does consistently now, which is leaving all my highest point scorers on my bench.
Yeah, Odegaard 10 this week for me. Lovely.
Oh, good. Yeah, exactly what I mean. I had Ramsdale with 10, so I'm just copying Mike now. It's all gone wrong.
Oh dear, it really has.
I'm sorry, Ant.
You got some sad music you can play? I feel like I need some sad music at this point.
What country from the World Cup that I'd still have on here would cheer you up? Maybe some. Oh, let's see. Senegal music. Oh yeah, Nusendor. Yeah, Mike, you can tell us how your game week went over this.
Okay.
I'll turn it down a little.
Mind. 30 points was my net. I made 2 transfers, meaning it cost me 4 points. Yeah, Estupinan, who you wanted me to captain, Phil,
Yep.
got 0.
Yeah.
So that was fun. In fact, I didn't captain him. I got a whopping 4 points in total from Haaland. Wins were few and far between, guys. Forster got me 5, Matoma got me 5, Kane got me 8. That was it. 30 points. I'm waiting for that stage of the year where I'm refreshing the Fantasy Premier League page in the hope that the new game will be ready to go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The month of June, where I'm just every day I check in. No, still not quite available. Still not ready to go. Next year, you're going to see a very different me, lads.
Are we? Because we do hear that quite a lot, and by quite a lot, I mean about this time every year.
Yeah. You might remember, I looked into the statistics of the top 10 teams, and 8 of them had not designed their kit. So I even went to the effort of deleting all of my kit colours off. It hasn't helped. It hasn't helped.
Oh my!
Talk about mentally gone. Yeah, it's happening to all of us.
Never mind. It is what it is. Just a game, isn't it?
Just a game. Just
It
a game.
is.
Come on, Phil. Let's hear all about you and your
I didn't have
ever-growing points total.
I didn't have. I mean your points total is ever growing, Ant. Just not much.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
I bought in Mahrez for Grealish because I thought Grealish was not looking very good, and I thought Mahrez would play more. So he got 2 assists and 10 points. Salah got 10 points. I got 45 points. So not amazing, but by all accounts, not a bad week. 45 points, which is weird because week before that ended up with tons more, and it wasn't a great week. So bit of a weird one. Captain Haaland. I really wanted to captain Estupinan as well, but bottled it at the last minute. So
well, good job.
Probably, yeah.
So boys, go on, Anthony. You're just about.
No, I was just going to say it was just a bonkers Monday, wasn't it? 21 goals across the 3 games. Everton had only won 1 away game all season, I think.
Yeah.
Before Monday, nobody saw that coming. So yeah, Dyche doing what he does best, annoyingly. So yeah, it looks like he's going to go down to the last day, I think, for those relegation places.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It should be fascinating. It's nice to, in a way, it's nice to not be involved, but also, if by some way we could still get relegated, that would be enjoyable.
We'll find it. Yeah, well, I work with one fan who told me that we are still going to get relegated, which is quite interesting. So, I mean, it would take a pretty ridiculous set of results, but
you never know. You
never know.
So, how did your punts get on this week? I'm not sure either of you actually did any.
I didn't have one.
Yeah, I went for Isaac.
No, I mean you got 2 points.
I went Forster, I think.
No, well, either way, it's a lie. So we'll carry on. So we need to do a quiz to see whose captain gets picked. So we'll do a quiz now. It's a quiz, it's a quiz, it's a quiz, it's a quiz. The loser gets their captain picked by a listener with great instinct. Sometimes cruel and sometimes kind. The listener is always right. It's a quiz, it's a quiz, it's a quiz, it's a quiz. Hooray indeed. So I'm just checking because I went for Jamie Vardy. I'm just wondering if he got any assists.
He missed a penalty.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He did miss a penalty, yeah.
He got 0 points. So I got the same as you, and you didn't even pick a punt. So congratulations. The person picking our punt this week will be Paul N84, who went for Morgan Gibbs-White. You got 11 points.
Very good, and started
He's banging for Morgan Gibbs-White, isn't he?
Yeah. He started to play some good stuff as Morgan Gibbs-White. Yep, agreed.
So there we go. So who wants to do their quiz first?
I mean, I can if you like.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
All right, it's the first of 3, guys, because we've got 3 quizzes. We've got half an hour in which to get this pod done. So, first of 3, you buzz in. If you buzz in with an incorrect answer, you are then out of the game. Okay. I'm going to describe one of the 20 Premier League badges. And all you've got to do is tell me which badge I'm talking about. Now, please, no looking on the internet for club badges.
Did you
would
not?
be cheating.
Okay, I thought you did this recently, but I can't remember.
Well, it's the sort of nonsense I do. Yeah, it is. There's every chance, but let's do it again. The people I do remember, when I played this before, lots of people were very keen to do it again. So here we go, lads. First to buzz in with a correct answer. You do only get one guess, though.
Okay.
So there is a round badge. It's a round badge. There is a creature on said badge. The creature has a fairly long nose. It is a kind of orangey colour creature. That was a noise, but I'm taking that as a buzz.
Are you?
Yeah.
Come on, Phil, let's hear it.
A long nose.
I must rush you.
Well, I was Leicester.
It is Leicester. Well done.
Oh, you shammy little.
Very good. First to 3, remember. 1-0 Phil.
Sake.
1-0 Phil.
Well,
okay.
I was thinking it was Wolves, and then immediately thought I'm pretty sure the wolf was probably black because it'll be a.
Wow.
So then I was just panicking around creatures.
Okay, here we go. Next one. There is a plant on this badge. The plant has a trunk. The plant. Oh, Phil, yes.
I think you're calling back to a really old podcast we did where someone was saying that plants were trees. So I'm going Nottingham Forest.
Oh, it's not Nottingham Forest. I do apologise. This means Anthony gets to steal. I'll give you another 10 seconds of description, Anthony, for you to try and get it.
I really don't care now.
The plant is a tree. There's a scarf across the top of the badge, which is red and white striped.
Southampton.
Yes, Anthony.
Southampton got a tree on their badge.
Yeah,
it is a tree.
Yeah. Right. Next up, then, lads. There is a creature on this badge. The creature is a flying creature. The creature has wings. I mean, it's a flying creature. Probably would have. And you've gone for it.
Liverpool.
Oh, Anthony, it's not Liverpool.
Oh.
It could be loads.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll carry on for you, Phil.
Okay.
The creature has yellow and black stripes.
Does he?
The creature buzzes.
Oh, Phil.
Yes.
I'll go Brentford.
Brentford it is, Phil. 2-1 up you go.
Nice.
Here we go then. This could be the win, Phil. This badge has no creature on it.
Oh.
The badge has 2 items on it. They are identical. Those 2 items form a cross formation.
Phil.
For the win, Phil.
West Ham.
Come on, you Irons. It is West Ham.
Oh.
Yes, Phil. You've won the badge quiz. Congratulations.
Of course he has. Unbelievable.
Oh dear. Okay. So Phil takes the win. So Phil, perhaps you want to do your quiz, and if I win it, then that's game over for Anthony, isn't it?
Okay. So I'm looking for trying to keep it on a theme. Breeds of cat. Now there are lots.
So what has this got to do with FPL again?
Breeds of cat. Well, it's just sometimes it's nice to have a change. So
okay,
you'll take it in turns naming breeds of cat. And I've got the official Wikipedia list of breeds of cat. And until one of you gets one wrong.
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean? Why would I be kidding you?
In what way is this related to FPL at all? I know I push the envelope sometimes, but
because
was that a clue? Was that a clue? Was that a cat noise?
No, it does sound like a cat. I'm really good at. Hang on.
Could you do player or cat?
No, let me compose myself. Hang on. Oh, that wasn't even an actual cat. That was me.
That is giving me flashbacks to George Galloway in Big Brother.
Oh, good grief!
I
mean,
be
We
the
all know
cat.
how much Mike loves animals as well. So
Yeah.
But if you think about it, the Premier
I'm
League
ready.
badge has a lion on it, and
Don't
that
give
is
him any clues. Okay, let's go.
Right, so
Anthony, you go first.
I'm talking
Oh.
like I'm not talking like tigers. I'm talking like cats you can have as a pet.
Oh, well, that's a shame because I was already with Puma. Okay.
Long head cat.
Long head.
Is that a breed?
It would be no, it'd be a variation of a breed.
Oh.
So I mean, come on now, think of a breed.
Well, sorry, surely on that technicality, he's lost the game.
Well, no, because he might be he might be thinking of a
long head.
Okay, what about a Persian cat then?
Persian, straight in, tick. Yeah, Persian.
This is
I'll
exciting.
have Siamese, please.
It's exciting, isn't it, Mike? I'm so proud of you with Siamese.
Thank you. I've got a couple actually.
Oh no. Oh, what they? Siberian.
Siberian, yeah, very long fur on a Siberian.
I mean, are we just going to name countries? Can I just say an English cat? I mean, okay, right. Burmese, that's a country. Burmese
isn't a country. Just for those who may think it is. Burma used to be a country and now it's called Myanmar. But
right,
but Burmese is a breed of cat. So yeah, you're in.
Good. I've got a couple of other belters here, Ant. So no pressure.
This is. I'm going to lose a quiz when I'm actually here. This is outrageous. I bloody won last week. I wasn't even here.
Just have a think, Anthony. Breeds of cat. There's lots of them.
Just not bothered about cats. Sorry, mate.
Don't insult me right now.
Sorry. Cat Zuma. Bombay.
Bombay?
Bombay. Very good. Very good.
Surely that's just chopped up cat with
a food
and spinach.
No. Bombay is they're bred in the United States and indeed Myanmar, previously Burma. So yeah, they're a black cat.
Wow.
Have that.
They're a crossbreed between the black American shorthair and the sable Burmese.
You know you can milk a cat.
Oh, no, please. That's for a different day.
Okay. I'd like to go for a Manx cat, please.
What?
This has got exciting. A Manx is correct. Do you know where they're from? Do you know where they're
from? Manchester.
The Isle of Man. But you're in the game still. This is tense.
Are they actually from the Isle of Man? I mean, mine was a joke.
Yeah, no, they actually are. I feel like I should do.
What? They have no hair on all cats from the Isle of Man.
Well, a Manx cat actually does have fur, mate. I think you're thinking of something else that ends.
I'm thinking of a Manky cat.
No, you're not. You're thinking of something else.
Okay.
Is there one called it's like Munchkin or something, isn't it?
Munchkin?
Or is that a toy? I'm going to go Munchkin.
Munchkin is a mutation of a dwarf cat. Yes, you're in.
This is actually better than Player or Cheese.
Are you actually telling me that you're not Googling this?
I'm not Googling this. I did used to have a cat. I live with two.
Was it a Munchkin cat?
Tabby cat, please.
Oh.
Tabby.
Yeah, Tabby's got to be there, surely. Tabby cat.
I'm Googling it now. Cat, a breed. Oh, for flip's sake! Oh, it's not a breed, it's a pattern in the coat.
Yeah.
Goodness sake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
fine.
That escalated. Mike, I think that you were thinking of a Sphinx.
I was thinking of a Sphinx. Very good shout there. Yeah, ends with an X.
I can't, unbelievably, when I was telling you about one of them was a crossbreed between two other breeds, no one went for either of the two other breeds which I gave you.
Didn't hear them, mate. I was bored.
Straight over our head.
I was bored.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
so what does this mean then?
It now means it's Ant's quiz, and the winner of us does not have a captain pick. The loser does.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, I haven't lost a quiz yet, so it'd be a
Oh,
draw.
yeah.
A draw if I lose.
Oh, yeah. And then
So
nobody
no
has
one
their
would have their
picks.
captain pick.
And this has all been a complete waste of 10 minutes. Frankly, it already has been. Let's go.
You'll be pleased, or may be pleased to hear, I'm actually going to do it on FPL and FPL stats. So I'm going to copy your idea from last week, Phil, which is I'm going to name a player, and you've got to give me a number based on something I'm going to ask for, and the other player's got to say higher or lower. First to 3.
Okay.
Phil, you can start. James
Right.
Maddison, how many points has he got
What, just in total?
in total?
What? So I'm just allowed to say any number?
Any number, and
Like
Mike can go then higher or lower.
Oh, I see. So if I said 1, it would be quite easy. I will say
A bit
James
like Gilmore. Yep.
I'll say he's got 150 points.
Okay. Mike, how many are you going to say? Are you going higher or lower?
Well, hang on. I've misunderstood the question. I thought the next person you would choose, you would then choose another person, and then he would say if they got higher or lower points than
Well-
James Maddison. I thought you would tell us how many points James Maddison's got.
No, that's not how it works.
It is what it is, Phil. I'll go lower, please.
And do you win that one, Mike? Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
He's got 130 points.
Oh,
Excellent.
Okay. Well, now I understand the game after round 1 at least, so that's a bonus.
Oh, I am sorry
Okay.
about that. Okay. Brennan Johnson. How many? What percentage of players have selected him in their teams, please, Mike?
Oh, that's nice. I would say 6%.
Okay. Phil, are you going?
I'm going
going-
lower. I'm going lower than 6 because he's been a punt on quite a few occasions.
Yeah, and you would be right to go lower because he's only selected by 1.6.
1.6. Is that what you meant, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next one.
Okay.
Our good friend Dominic Solanke. How many bonus points has he got this season, Phil? Come on now.
How many bonus points? Has he got any? If you score the winning goal in a game, you're most likely to get 10.
Okay. Mike, you going higher or lower?
Lower, please.
Oh, it's Phil. It's 14, can you believe?
Is it?
No.
Yes. So there you go. That's 2-1 to Phil. So, Mike, you've got to win this one.
Okay, fine.
And the player who I've picked is James Ward-Prowse. How many points has he got in total this season, Mike?
140.
Phil, higher or lower for the win?
I think that if James Maddison's had 130, and I don't think Ward-Prowse has been great, and Southampton haven't scored many goals, I'm going to go.
Don't need you to show your workings.
Okay, well, I'm going lower then.
And you take the win, my friend.
Oh, for goodness
there it is. 129 points for James Ward-Prowse.
Oh, I wasn't that far away, was I?
You really weren't. No, the victor, the spoils. So, yeah, well done, Phil.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you very much.
Great. Well, I'll be having my captain picked. Fantastic. What is that? Oh, okay.
Okay. So, bit of fantasy football chat. Why not? Let's
well,
go wild.
before we do that, can I?
Oh, okay. I think we have done the before you do that section.
Well, I've spent a little bit of this time researching various breeds of cats.
Yeah.
And I'm just confused. How did the Somali cat get here? How did that happen?
The Somali cat?
Yeah, it's not like, for example, the British cat. How did that get to America? The British long hair. That's the thing, right? And they're in America. Christopher Columbus, when he went out to search America, he did not take the long hair British with him. You might take a horse or a dog or I don't know, even a hardened badger, but you wouldn't take a cat. Would you? How have they got there? And how has the Somali cat? How have cats of Somalia got here?
Well,
have they been coming over in little boats? Stop the blooming boats!
What happens is that cats, have travelled for many, many years, Mike.
How? How they don't have? But they can't sail.
No,
they could swim.
there
Oh,
are
not from Somalia to here. They can't. Come on.
there are quite a few land routes. You know, isn't there? Can't you? Can you take a land?
How was the Sphinx cat got from Egypt to here? How has that
Because
happened?
Google it.
they will have been gifted by people probably in monarchies or very high up in their countries. They would have gifted them a whatever cat, and then they would have took that on with them.
Really? It
and
was
then...
the frankincense of its time, was it? I'm not convinced.
frankincense.
I'm not convinced.
No, but that's how it happens. I mean, people in the same way that people have migrated, so have animals.
Lions don't come here.
No, because the climate's not great, and most people wouldn't say, "Oh, here's a lion." By the way,
Well, there's a cat there sunning itself in Egypt. Why has he decided he wants to come to rainy Britain? Something is not right.
He doesn't like the heat.
it's very hot.
Something is not right somewhere.
I think.
How have these cats got here?
Yeah, but in the same way, how have we got here? What's your theory on the migration of humanity? You an out of Africa theorist?
Yeah, happy to be. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah.
So as people, if go
they
by
didn't take cats with them,
why not?
Why would you?
But the cats might follow them because they wouldn't have got on a plane.
Yeah, they do like to follow. But yeah, but you'd get on the boat, you'd be like, look, mate, there's barely enough room for me and my luggage here. I have not got room for a cat. Off you get.
Okay, here's why you get cats going on boats.
Go on then.
I'm reckoning because you don't want vermin on the boats eating your goods. So you take some cats with you.
Oh, that is strong.
Yeah, because you don't want a load of rats nicking your pineapples.
Are there different breeds of rats?
Oh, for sure,
Google
Dr. Dre. There's got to be.
How the heck did the Polynesian rat get here? If we've got cats on the boats.
Well, I mean, bad.
What have we become?
They might have been sleeping. Might I just add that you said this was a half-an-hour podcast with 27 minutes in.
Oh yeah, okay. Fixtures?
No.
This is just classic as.
So it's what we can have this chat off air. Maybe phone me during Eurovision tonight.
I will not be phoning you during Eurovision tonight. I'll be giving it my full attention. Okay.
During the scoring, if they invite Rita Ora back or something like that.
Why? How? Who? Why?
She hates Eurovision as well. Why is she there?
Yeah.
Payday.
And it was lovely piece with Rebecca Watsa-Chop and the Ukrainian singer.
How's she got that gig? How she got that gig?
Because she's Liverpudlian.
So are all three of Atomic Kitten. What is wrong? Let's do you know what they've done with ABBA and their Voyage thing? Let's get Hologram of Scylla up there. Why are we wheeling out Rebecca Ferguson? She finished 4th in X Factor. Goodness sake.
Oh, maybe she's on the dole.
Atomic Kitten have had 10 top 10 hits. Something's not right.
Don't ask him to name them. He could, and we haven't got time.
He could. Shall I just point out at this point that Brighton and Newcastle have a double game week?
Yeah, Brighton have got Arsenal and Newcastle away, both of them away. Newcastle have got Leeds away and Brighton at home. But next week, Brighton also have a double. Southampton at home, Man City away. So they got a double-double. But next week, when I'm using my free hit, actually, Brighton, Chelsea. What's your problem now?
You have still not used your free hit.
No, I've really dallied.
Oh my goodness!
I've really dallied.
36. He's still got chips. This is outrageous.
So next week, I'll get 3 City, 3 United, 3 Brighton. I don't think Chelsea are playing. They've got City away and United away, so I probably won't get 3 of them. But anyway, So yeah, next week, Brighton, Chelsea, Man City, and Man United have got doubles, so it's worth considering if you are making transfers this week. Brighton, though, a lot of us have got Solly March. He'll be getting swapped. I think he'll be swapped very horizontally to McAllister. But what would you do with Brighton? Are you worried about them if you got their assets?
Well, I would be looking at those fixtures, both away to Arsenal and Newcastle. And if you're going to concede 5 goals at home to Everton. Maybe not defensively, but
yeah, that's it. Yeah, they do attack a lot.
Yeah, I'd still be keeping Matoma. I've got Matoma. I've got Veltman, but he's on my bench and looking like he's going to be injured. But a lot of people have jumped on Steele, haven't they? As the fact he's been come into that team and done so well. But he, not doing so well with the 5 goals. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't be bringing in Brighton assets based on this double game week and those fixtures.
Who are you likely to captain this week, Anthony? Because Newcastle have got a double as well. Have you got any Newcastle players?
Yeah, I did bring in Mr. Callum Wilson today, and he is my captain.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm a
I've
bit
got
worried
Isaac
about
as
that.
my captain.
I was going to Isaac my captain, but now I'm nervous.
Well, I've obviously going to bench Senesi because that means that he'll get at least 10 points. But yeah, Callum Wilson, Matoma, and Trippier are my only doublers at the moment.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like I will probably get 6 doublers just because I always fall into this trap. I always fall into this trap, and I've got Solly March, so I may as well make him McAllister and just do that. But it does feel like it's not going to be a great doubler week. I think
Newcastle are conceding goals, aren't they now? I don't think they've kept a clean sheet in 7 games, I think. So Trippier's one that we've all got, haven't we? Everyone in the games pretty much has got him. But yeah, Newcastle defensively aren't particularly strong at the moment. But yeah, you look at Callum Wilson and Isak, they would definitely be the ones I would be bringing in this week.
Would you consider Chelsea assets? They've got Nottingham Forest this week. I don't know if it's home or away. At home, Nottingham Forest at home, and then a double next week. And they did win a game, albeit they were playing us.
Yeah, which was the most predictable result.
Yeah, they won, lads, but they weren't particularly convincing. They could have easily been a 3-1 to us, but for a bit of a mad 5 minutes towards the end, we looked the more likely team to score, and had we done that, we would have gone on and won the game. So, no, and for all Forest's defensive frailties, they're scoring goals. So. Yeah, I don't know. The other problem you got with Chelsea is any of the assets that are half decent and have the potential to perform for you are really, really overpriced. Raheem Sterling came off the bench and impressed. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him get a run out, but he's still a fortune.
It's true.
True. This week, the teams Arsenal have got Brighton at home. That could be a huge scoring game.
Could be. I don't know if you just write that one off as a bit of a freak result with Brighton.
Yeah. Well, I think the fact that Everton scored in the first minute completely changed the complex of the game, didn't it? So yeah, I wouldn't suddenly hold that against them. They've had an incredible season, but they got some tough games, haven't they, Brighton? So it'll be interesting to see how they can react to that. But I don't know, Arsenal got to win every game now. But I think their only hope is that Man City might have one eye on the Madrid second leg next week when they play Everton.
Yeah, I wouldn't be captaining. I'll say this now, and then people will complain. But I wouldn't captain Haaland just because he's got to have a rest, and that game is so big for City.
They've always tripped up at the Champions League, so you feel that it's got to be this season, isn't it?
He also made no changes whatsoever. No subs came on in the first leg, so you would be very wary of picking any of that side.
Did Mahrez play? Do you know? I didn't watch it because Eurovision was on.
I can only give you that stats at this stage,
Cool.
But go do your research, listeners.
Well, I'll tell you now. Well, don't do your research. I'll do it for you.
Oh, cool.
Mahrez,
that could be a tagline.
It would be a very good one. Yeah. Oh, okay. Mahrez didn't play.
Oh.
Yeah, he was on the bench. So I'd get Mahrez in. If you've got Grealish, you could switch to Mahrez. That'd be my tip. Oh, I want to captain Mahrez now. But I know I'll be annoyed. A double, yeah, I might do it. Isak. Okay. Do you want to go through the fixtures? Bear in mind your time allowance, and that we've chatted a lot about cats, which I'm all for, by the way. If you want to ever chat about cats, they are my
strictly speaking
thing.
You started it. I'll run you through them, lads, if that's all right, because I can be quite quick. Leeds against Newcastle.
Are we allowed to interrupt you?
No, just going to read them.
Oh, I thought we were doing the players that have played for both teams.
Fine.
Oh, we haven't got time. Well, okay, we have got time for that. Good.
Leeds against literally that's literally all we're going to do. Leeds against Newcastle. But Viduka did not play for Newcastle.
Didn't he?
No. You can have Alan Smith.
Lee Bowyer?
Lee Bowyer, good.
Did he play for Newcastle or did he just fight against... No, he did play for Newcastle.
He played for Newcastle. He fought against his teammate. Aston Villa against Spurs.
For the Spurs.
the Scottish left back Hutton.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ben,
Hutton, yeah.
Darren Bent. Did he?
Yes. Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. That's trickier.
Oh, Chris Bart Williams. I don't know.
I don't think.
Chris Van
Big
Hooydonk.
play.
Ian Wowen. I don't know.
Wowen.
Whoa.
I'm a bit short of money, Phil. Could you do me a loan? Crystal Palace against Bournemouth.
Was it
Ward.
Ian? Hang on. Was it Ian Woan?
It was
Yeah.
Ian Wone.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ian Wone. Yeah. So
Well,
it was.
learn something new every day.
Anyway, Crystal Palace are playing Bournemouth. Joe Ward, very good, Anthony.
Thank you.
Man United are playing against Wolves.
Hmm.
Good.
That is a shame.
Southampton are playing against Fulham. Oh, this hasn't gone ever so well. Brentford are playing against, on the Sunday, West Ham United.
Yes, not going great.
It's a good job we don't have time for this.
Yep.
The Sky Sports games on the Sunday are Everton hosting Man City, Jolly and Lescott, and Arsenal against Brighton.
Trossard.
Good. Our Monday night game is Leicester versus Liverpool.
There's got to be someone in there.
Yeah, it feels like there is someone.
Feel like I'm missing.
I'm not
Emil
moving on until
Heskey.
you... Okay, good. I was going to say I'm not moving on until you find them.
The Heskey Derby.
Yeah.
Then finally, our doublers are Newcastle and
Dunk.
Brighton.
Dunk.
Not Dunk. What's his name? The tall one. Oh, Burn.
Dan Burn.
Yeah.
Burn it down.
Hang on, I will.
Indeed.
Oh. There you go. There are your fixtures, and there is your podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
So who'd your captain punt be then this week? You say
Captain Punt.
captain. You're going ice.
I'm going Isaac. Ant's
Ice-
going Callum Wilson. What about you, Phil?
I think I'll go Isaac. Yeah, I think he is a very good. I think he's an exceptional player, and next year he's going to take the league by storm.
Okay.
It's a bit
Good.
cool. But on punts,
Yeah,
picking a player under 2% ownership, I have gone for a player chasing last week's points, João Felix. Chelsea
That's
Hams
nice.
Forest, 1.5% ownership.
Yeah, came on and impressed. I'm going to go for Philip Billing away at
Oh.
Palace.
are you okay?
It's going to require a free kick.
It feels as though it would be silly to go. Just seeing if he's still. What's Joe Linton's ownership? Where's he gone? Where's
No,
It's got to
Joe
be
you
Linton?
won't
more
get-
than
you
two.
won't get
It's
Joe
got
Linton.
to be.
Right. Okay. I'm going to make things fun and go for old Danny Welbeck again. Then
Oh,
Two-
gosh.
2% ownership, 6.5 million on the game.
All right.
Brilliant.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
good luck with that.
he's in some terrible form.
He is, and he's not playing much. But have fun with that.
Yeah, I mean, I may as well.
We must take your first answer.
I may as well have got a Burmese cat. Yeah. Okay.
All
There's
right.
loads of them. There's loads of them coming in on a hover.
You okay?
Me?
Craft?
Craft.
Someone reset Mike. Someone turn it back on. Oh, he's crashed.
Oh, the
yeah.
hover.
I want to call it a hoverboard. Then I want to call it a hover ski. Then I want to call it a hover jet. But eventually, you got in there with hovercraft. So thank you.
I was
Oh,
worried for you.
dear.
I was worried for you and your connection.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
We'll catch up next week, eh?
We'll catch
Indeed.
up next week, maybe with a more in-depth, insightful podcast. My apologies if anyone
On
really
cats.
does podcasts. If that's lovely.
Clever.
Ant. Oh, that's
Thank
a new
you.
name. Oh, that's a new name for my cat-themed podcast.
Oh no, you've started something now.
Well, I can't think I've got any friends who want to do it with me. That's the only thing.
Correct.
No.
You can rule us
Yeah.
out.
I could have ended the
Well.
sentence at friends. Fair enough.
Goodbye now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.